So everybody right now should be aware that LEGO Shop at Home is selling a Black Panther bust, right? It currently retails for $349. It is discounted. You can pick it up for $209. You don't even need to know what you're doing to pick it up for that price. But for those of you out there that absolutely love the Black Panther bust, I have another bust for you that you might be interested in picking up. All right, you are looking at rebrickable.com. This is the Megatron movie bust. This is quite interesting. For those of you that don't know, Rebrickable is a website where you could purchase mock instructions or rebuild instructions. In this case, you just need to have one Back to the Future DeLorean in order to make this bad boy right here. I thought this was interesting. I got excited for like half a second, and then I said to myself, what exactly are you going to do with a Megatron bust? Now, Megatron is my favorite character in the Transformers franchise because he, of course, is the good guy, but I don't know. I just wanted to throw that out there for everybody, and they could go ahead and make their own decision if you wanted to purchase those instructions. You just need one LEGO DeLorean time machine. So right now you're looking at LEGO Shop at Home. These are the 3-in-1 creator sets, and I have in the past tried to make a video specifically on the entire theme, and I just can't do it just because there's so many things that are good and there's so many things that are bad. So the creator 3-in-1 theme for me, in my opinion, you need to be a little bit nuanced. The medieval castle is amazing, and the mini modulars, which we are going to talk about today, and I have always loved these mini modular sets. I just absolutely am not thrilled with the larger modular sets. If you're building your own city, it just seems cliche to me that everybody has the same buildings in their LEGO city on YouTube, and there really isn't a lot of variety. I have just recently purchased this downtown noodle shop. It's going to be a rebrickable too. I am going to use this set, and I am going to make it into something else, and that is going to go into the city as well. But we are going to be talking about the 3-in-1 mini modular sets that I absolutely love. So currently right now on Amazon you can pick up the Cozy 3-in-1 house. I just pick it up for the house, of course. I purchased 2 of these sets. I made the cozier house, and I really like the rebrickable set I did for that. This is going to be the first building in our city, and just as a 3-in-1 display as it is very good, and these sets are pretty popular post-retirement. Next up, you have a very cool set, the beach camper van. It looks like it's got its own Volkswagen, unofficial Volkswagen camper van. Set number 31138. Summer houses and beach 3-in-1 modular sets do really well post-retirement, and we're going to be looking at those later when we get to the Excel. You also have the 3-in-1 surfer beach house, set number 31118. Absolutely love this set. There is a lot of wood, if you want to call it that, wood bricks right here. We're going to be talking about wood a little bit later whenever we're talking about log cabins, but I absolutely like this set. This set is super cool. And this right here is another creator 3-in-1, but I'm going to take a pass at this. This is not the norm, and this might do well. I have no idea. It does look cool, but this is not something that I'm used to, and I do talk about getting out of your comfort zones occasionally, right? Well, this is the time I'm not going to get out of my comfort zone. I'd rather buy some Duplo set than this set right here. This might do potentially well. Now, the thing about it is, if you are having a LEGO city, there are some 3-in-1 buildings that you can make, which are pretty cool. So if you're just here for being a collector and doing your own city, this is cool. This might be something I might pick up myself, but as a reseller, I'm not so sure about this. So this set, the LEGO Creator Log Cabin, let me tell you about this set. So this came out whenever I was still working at Barnes & Noble, right? I was starting to get into the LEGO flip game at the time, and every time I would go to the back room, this LEGO set would be staring at me on the shelf, and I would say to myself, there ain't no way this set is gonna make money, is there? Well, guess what? It's currently going for $140. Now, this will be talked about in the Excel spreadsheet a little bit later, and this set has retired quite some time ago, so it really is no surprise that it is currently going for $140. When you go to Camel 3X, you can see, boom, it does look like a little bit of stagnation, but it looks like the lowest you could have purchased this for was $19 and change. You could have easily flipped it right around here, only a couple years after it retired, for somewhere around 60 or 70, and look at this COVID bump. Boom, right here, folks. It has taken a dip, which is no big deal. You could still sell it for 130 bucks if you have it. But it was interesting. About 10 years ago, I would look at this set and I would say, I'm not sure if this set is going to go up in value. And it did. Next up, we have a very cool set. This was a no-brainer set when this came out, that this would absolutely go up in value. The LEGO Creator 3-in-1 Modular Skate House, set number 31081. One of the coolest 3-in-1 creator sets out there. This is so cool. You have this huge skateboard ramp. People were buying this up for many reasons. And when you go to Camel 3X, you could see it was, boom, off to the races. Now, it does look like this retired right around COVID. So you could see the lowest you could have purchased it for was $20. Can you imagine that? That is crazy. And then sure enough, during COVID, it got as high as $117. Looks like it peaked at $115 twice and has come down a little bit. But again, no big deal. If you have it, I would just sell it right now and just, you know, enjoy your return on investment that you currently would have right now. So speaking of more wood, we have the LEGO Creator Outback Cabin. Now, the funny thing was when this set came out, I remembered that first log cabin, right? And I said to myself, am I gonna purchase a couple of these? And guess what? I did. I didn't purchase a lot. I only purchased like 5 or 10 because, to be honest, when you look at this cabin, right, compared to the log cabin right here, this log cabin, in my opinion, just looks so much far more superior, right? But I said to myself, you know what? It's a log cabin. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. And I did. And I'm glad that I picked it up. I should have actually picked up even more. And when you go to Camel 3X, the interesting thing is this was not sold on Amazon. So this tells me that this could have been an exclusive. And I honestly can't remember where I purchased it from. It was either Walmart or Target, I'm sure. Probably wasn't Barnes & Noble. But if you applied a 20% discount, you could have gotten this set for around $23, which is not bad. Next up, you have the LEGO Creator 3-in-1 Townhouse Toy Store, set number 31105. Now this set, in my opinion, was over-hoarded. I only had a few of these. I had maybe 10 or 20 tops. The value of this has not gone up as much as what I would have liked, although this is going to be the second Q4 since post-retirement. So even though you'll be seeing the current value at the end of this video, just keep in mind this will peak this upcoming December, so the price will be higher on this set right here. And again, when you go to Camel 3X, the cheapest you could have picked this up for was $31 and change. The highest it sold for, now this is, looks like this is before it was actually released, or there was very limited supply. The highest it sold for was around $94. You could have recently sold it somewhere around the $65, $70 mark, which isn't too bad, right? But again, this Q4 will be the second Q4 post-retirement, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was over 70 come this December. The Townhouse Pet Shop and Cafe, set number 31097. The buy box for that is $108. The cheapest you could have got it on Amazon.com is $63. And again, this December will be the second Q4, so this will probably be higher, maybe closer to $120 than it is right now. And finally, we're not going to do Death by Camel 3X. I'm just going to show this set to you. Really cool set. Hindsight is 2020, of course, right? If you had to do it all over again, you would have picked up tons of this set. The LEGO Creator 3-in-1 Riverside Houseboat, kind of a log cabin, maybe not. A log cabin on water, I don't know. Current buy box price has $68.49. And whenever you go over to the Excel, you could see, now of course the very first log cabin, that retired 10 years ago. So the return on investment is going to be a lot higher than most of them, right? You have the Skate House that retired in 2019, comes in with an Amazon ROI of $166 and change. In 2020, you had the Outback Cabin, comes in at $289. Let me tell you, I am absolutely loving these LEGO Creator log cabins. Let me tell you, next time a LEGO Creator log cabin comes up and is released, you're not going to hear me talk about it because I'm just going to be scooping it up. So put that piece of information in your pocket for later. That set should be doing absolutely gangbusters. A little bit disappointing for the retired 2021 sets. They come in at 88% ROI and 70% ROI. Again, keep in mind, these sets have not hit the Q4 this year, so that ROI is bound to go up even more, closer to 100, I would assume. And then you have the Riverside Boathouse that comes in at 114%. That's it, friends. Let me know what you think about the LEGO Creator 3-in-1 mini modulars. I love these modulars a heck of a lot more than the larger modules. And again, I would love to hear what you say in the comments section. That's it, friends. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, I'm Jim with wolfofbricks.com. Always go out there and get it.